Hello again, guys. This is Curtis here at bullytree.com. That's www.bullytree.com. Tree like a growing tree. Okay. I want to talk today about the direction that the American bullies are heading, and some things I want to suggest that we can do to change the negativity of the direction in which we are heading. I know this may be over some of you guys' heads, but I'm hoping at least there's something that you can take out of it. Okay? Um, the first thing I want to touch on is the web, the internet, websites. Hey guys, if you go onto a website and it doesn't promote the American bully or bully dogs, it doesn't promote education, it doesn't promote the culture of the dogs in any way. All it does is be an avenue that's set up to make money. If the website doesn't is not an avenue for people to show their dogs, advertise their dogs in a positive way, if it doesn't teach you anything about the dogs, if all you see is 24-inch head, girth, big chest, stud fee $1,000 or $10,000 or whatever, there could be a problem. I believe that websites, as many as they are should be set up in a way that there's some sort of education going on there. Watch out for websites that are not promoting the dogs in any way, except for the fact that they're there to sell puppies, be a breeder, and advertise their puppies. Okay? If a website has one piece of useful information that can help the dogs, that's positiveness. If there's nothing about anything that can promote the dogs, that's negativity. You want to watch out for people like them. Okay? Our dogs need to head and keep heading in a positive direction. Okay? I know, the new thing is now, our dogs, this is a street culture and all that stuff. But you know what? There's some smart people on the streets. And each time you use negativity, each time you use profanity, each time you cuss, or you call women bitches or other names, each time you do that stuff, what you do is you actually take yourself away from a certain cross section of the community that really want to learn and know about the dogs. Aren't the American bullies and bully dogs supposed to be family breeds? So if they're family breeds, how can we portray them as roughnecks? They're tough looking dogs, but we don't have to portray them that way, because the truth is they're not quite as tough as they look, and we know that. So we need to come out here with a positive attitude. Leave all that negativity behind, and be sure that you don't eliminate or isolate a certain section of people that love dogs, that want to learn about dogs. I've listened to radio shows with people just cussing from the time the show starts to the time the show ends, degrading people and calling people names, and surely I would want my kids to learn about dogs and to know about the bully dogs, but I wouldn't let my kids listen to a radio show such as that. There's no need for cursing. There's no need to cuss, on the radio. What is that proving? How real you are? You're real? What are you really real to? Are you real to the dogs? Did the dogs ask to be in this sort of environment? You see what I'm saying? So we took we're taking dogs that have a really good impact, on a lot of people, and instead of escalating the impact, the positivity of that impact, what we do is we take that impact and we bring it down. We diminish the quality and the value of our dogs by just the way us as owners carry ourselves around. Be prepared to teach something. When you're walking with a dog in the streets, Be prepared to teach somebody something. Be willing to stand up and somebody say, hey, is that American Pit Bull Terrier? No, it's an American Bully. Well, what's the difference? Have some information for them that they can learn from. You know, instead of getting on the radio and being so gruff about the whole situation. We don't need that. The dogs don't need that. The dogs need people of quality. Okay, people of quality. They need literature of quality. They don't need magazines with naked girls and all this bunch of stuff. We don't need that stuff. We need quality. Okay? All the stuff that I'm talking about, if like the naked girls and all that stuff, if there's no, anything to teach something about the dogs, then it's all for nothing. It's an exploitation. That's what's happening. Don't fall for the hype. I always say that. Be one of the good guys and stand up and help the breed. The breed needs help. And if you as one person could teach another one person something, who can then teach one person something, and that grows exponentially. In essence, you've taught 1,000 people. And if 100 people do what you do, that's 100,000 people. It can grow, guys. You gotta believe that this can happen. Our dogs are still dying in the shelters by the hundreds and thousands every day. They're still dying. Don't forget that. So be positive. A positive teacher can save a dog's life. Unfortunately, there are people that don't think this way. Let's get that money. Let's get that money. Let's get that money, dog. For me, it was never about that. It's never gonna be about that. And I'm always gonna be standing up for the dogs. Some people don't like me because of it. Some people have their piece to say. I respect it all. In the end, it's not gonna change my opinion. I'll stand for the dogs until the day I die. It's just what I do. It's just what I'm gonna do. My opinions can change, but you have to prove me wrong. I'm always open to change and somebody else's opinion, but you have to prove me wrong. And I'm always willing to meet somebody on the half, or meet you across your side. I'll go more than halfway, if you want to meet me. But we gotta be able to meet. I think a meeting of the minds, whether it be good minds or bad minds, something could come out of it. Right now, we are here. We want to change the perception of the dogs. We want to change people's minds who are scared of the dogs. People who believe that an American Bully is an American Pit Bull Terrier. We want to let them know that American Bully is a separate breed. They are both great dogs. People don't know that. There's still people advertising their dogs, the American Pit Bull Terriers, and the American Bully section. Everywhere you go, even on my classified, bullyfight.com, you see that all the time. You go to bullyfights.com, you see a cross section of different advertisements in the same as two different dogs. So there are things that we need to address. In the bully community, and the dogs pay the price for it. If we will pay the price for it if we don't address them. Okay, so forget the naked girls. Yes, they'll have their followers, but we know where those followers, where their minds are. That's not about the dogs. This stuff is not about the dogs. If you have to use a naked girl to promote the dogs, you got problems. Okay, I know one thing. My 14-year-old son, or my 12-year-old son, or my 10-year-old child ain't gonna be in those magazines. I will purchase the magazines that are positive, that show the dogs in a positive light, with respect for the breed and for people. If there's no respect for the breed, and there's no respect for people first, before the breed, it ain't gonna happen. So guys, I hope you digging what I'm saying. I mean, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You can turn me off. Maybe it's boring you, but I'm always gonna believe what I believe in, because I believe in the dogs. I believe that we have the best breed in the world. I believe that the American Pit Bull Terrier and the American Bully are two of the best breed of dogs in the world. I really truly believe that. And I'm not gonna change. That's not gonna change unless you bring something better. It's not gonna change. I'm here to stand for the dogs. And I'm here to tell you, stand for the dogs also with me, and reject the negativity that surrounds the dogs. Reject people that are here just to make money and line their pockets. Reject people that are here to exploit the dogs by using women as a ploy so people can buy your magazine or go to your website. I urge you to reject that stuff, because in the end, we're going to have a lot of dead dogs because of it. A lot of dead dogs in the pound. A lot of dead dogs in the shelters being dead because of it. It's already killed a lot of dogs. That mindset, you know, that mindset, what's up, has already killed a lot of dogs. Okay, we need to straighten that out. You know. With that said, let me say that I love everybody. I love everybody. That's one of my main purposes here, is to love people. First. And so, with that said, that's me. That's what I do. But at the same time, I gotta speak up for something that I love. If my child is doing something wrong, I will seek to correct him, or to find out why he's doing it, and get to the bottom of the whole story, and then we can come to mutual grounds. But I'm not gonna keep him in that light. I will seek to educate him and inform him, so he'll know to take a better road next time. Okay. And so for many of us in the bully community, in our minds, we have kids' minds. We think as kids, even though some of us are 30 something years old, still walking around, with this attitude as though we're tough and the dog is tough, but there's no need to be like that. I've had dogs since, bully dogs since in '86. So that's how much. That's 14 and 12. That's 26 years. That's how long I've had American Pit Bull Terriers back in the day. And I've never once adopted that attitude. By the way, I've lived in the Bronx, New York City, which is rough. South Bronx, I've lived there. Okay, I had dogs there. I never had to adopt that attitude, because it wasn't all about me. It was about me and the dogs. You could be from a tough place and teach a gentle, tender story. You could be from the streets and have compassion. This is my plea to you guys, to have compassion. I know all of you guys, you have something in your hearts that tells you this is right or this is wrong. No matter what your lifestyle is. Let's do it, guys. Let's promote the dogs. Let's promote love for mankind, and let's really do the right thing. For the dogs, for us, for our families, for other people's families, and for the community. Okay? Peace. Love to you. Bye.